Police are meant to protect our rights, but too often it's the citizens who have to defend themselves. In these clips, watch officers ignore the law and enforce their own rules, giving unlawful orders to law-abiding people. And every time, they get called out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because knowing your rights is the first step to holding them accountable.
Did absolutely nothing wrong?
Hello, how's it going?
Good, about yourself?
Hi, I'm Officer Losoya with the Almost Park Police.
And your badge number?
I'll get you my badge
No,
number.
I need your badge number. That way I can identify you properly.
Now, but the reason why I put you over, sir, is because you have only one license plate in the back. It's two.
This is Louisiana plates, and Louisiana only requires one plate.
Okay, well, Texas, it's two plates.
I don't care what Texas says. Louisiana says one plate. What do I need to give you my driver's license for? What law have I
committed? The traffic stop.
It is a traffic stop, yes, but what law did I violate?
Okay, because I'm telling you that.
Okay, but I'm telling you, Louisiana only has one plate.
I don't know.
I don't have to ID you. I don't have to ID you. I am not breaking no law. I'm not breaking no law. You're going to understand this right off the bat. I ain't breaking no law. If you can tell what law I've broken, then I'll ID. Louisiana only requires one plate, people. Is that your sergeant that you just called?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Congratulations.
Okay. So the reason why I pulled you over, like I said, I didn't know how long you've been in Texas. I did.
It doesn't. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. What's your name and badge number? Can you get your light out of my eyes?
Turn down the light.
Turn down the light.
No.
Turn down the light.
So you're back here in Texas now, Daniel? Turn down the light. You're back here in Texas, Daniel?
Am I back here in Texas?
Yeah.
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Turn down your light.
So here's the thing. Let me talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Turn
down
the light. So here's the thing. No, I'm going to look inside the car.
No, you're going to give me a light.
Yeah, you're going to turn on the light.
Daniel.
Get the light out of my
Daniel,
eyes. Get the light out of my eyes.
You listen to me?
Are you going to listen to me?
No. So here's the thing.
No, there is no here's the deal.
So the officer didn't see the plate. Okay. So she didn't see
She's right behind me. She's seen that plate.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Don't argue with me.
I can argue. I can speak when I want.
Daniel, don't argue with me, Daniel.
I can argue with you if I would like.
The thing is, okay, when she saw the front light, that you're missing a front license plate, okay, she didn't know if it was a Texas until she got behind you.
Okay, but once she got behind me, she should have not even pulled me over. She had plenty of time to see that it was a Louisiana plate.
I'm telling you.
I don't have to listen to you. I am doing nothing wrong. Y'all could be dismissed.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay, but she saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain to you.
You can stutter all you want. She saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
Then she should have released me. She should have released me.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Then why are you...
Then why did you even come? Why didn't she dismiss me?
Because I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay.
You already explained it. Bye-bye.
Get that light out of my fucking face.
Go ahead, take off.
Thank you. Have a great night. Y'all are dismissed. What's your name and badge number?
Go ahead, get out of here.
What's your name and badge number?
Hurry up.
No, I can sit here all I want. You pulled me over. Quit telling me, quit giving directives. Bye.
What up?
Hi, how are you?
What up?
Good. Could you step back, please?
Why are you coming up to me like that?
You're really close to my officers, and this is a crime scene.
And Kyler had no problem with me standing right here.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine. You just pulled up. You don't know what's going on with me.
Okay. Are you part of the case?
Can you get out of my space?
Are you part of the case?
I am allowed to be here. Seeing knows I'm here.
Okay. Can you just back up? I do not say you're not allowed to be here.
Can you back up?
I'm actually going to stand right here.
Okay.
I ask you to back up, please.
What am I doing wrong? I have
You're
not.
standing very close to my officers. All I'm asking you to do
they've
is
had
stand
no
up.
problem with me.
Okay.
I'm not interfering. Their attention has not been taken away from her. I'm gonna continue standing right here where I've been and not causing no problems. Crosby,
Absolutely.
if it becomes a problem,
Just know that you're videotaping somebody on their very worst day. They're having a rough day.
I understand.
And I'm assuming you're going
And
to post
when-
this on video.
I'm gonna post our interaction.
As long as you just don't interfere, then
Yeah,
you can stand right there.
Dude, I've been here. Crosby, you're a fucking clown.
Do something for politeness.
How you doing, man? Not too bad.
Just because we're trying to keep him cooperative, you guys can kind of like hang out just behind the car so you guys aren't being seen by him.
I'm behind the car,
Just
bro.
like as long as you guys stay back here, we're good.
Yeah, well, I'm in public, bro. I'm not gonna step any further. I'll stay right here if that's all right with you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like if, I don't want you like moving in. That's all I'm asking.
Can you hit the lights too?
Yeah. I was just because I'm trying to keep him cool. We're not trying to have any issues or anything.
Yeah, what's your name, badge, real quick?
Quayar 1535.
1535. Is this the first time I ever talked to you before?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
You never talked to me before?
No, sir. I don't think so.
All right, yeah, cool.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
just,
man.
we're just trying to keep it cool, man.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Appreciate it, bro.
Do your thing, man. You don't have to do those tests, man.
What was that?
He doesn't have to. I'm just letting him know he doesn't have to do those tests.
Hey, I love you, bro, but like, I'm gonna do the tests anyways, bro.
All right, man. Just letting you know you have rights, bro.
Hey, but remember when I asked you not to be interfering with the investigation?
That's not interfering, bro. Freedom of speech is
Talking to him, bro.
part of the First Amendment.
Conducting
Part of
SFF please don't do this.
part of freedom of speech is the First
I get
Amendment,
it,
bro.
yeah, but see how we're trying to conduct this stuff right here?
You know what? I wish lawyers would actually come and do what I do. They like to get paid for their information, for knowledge of the law.
Yeah.
Did you let him know that he has rights?
That's what my partner's doing right now.
No, he's not. He's trying to get him to do the test.
You know the how?
How what?
What the conversation is going on.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly how these conversations go.
But like I said, I just asked you if you could just not.
But freedom of speech is not interfering, bro. You have to know that. That's the second. All right, that's fine. But let me ask you this then.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment?
5 fundamentals.
This is part of your oath, bro. You swore an oath to this. You can state this. It's not an opinion. It's part of your job.
Slow it down. Sworn oath to what?
I've been doing this a long time, bro.
Okay.
All right, I've been doing this a long
then
time.
if I can do me
Here
a
in
favor,
Bakersfield for about 7 years, I've been doing this a long
If you talk to
time.
him again, sir.
Are you gonna arrest me,
I don't want to arrest you. I'm just gonna have you step back further, okay?
bro? It's freedom of speech, man.
You're a copy.
It's
I'm
freedom
just
of
asking.
speech.
That's all it is, okay?
But you know what? I already asked him a question. He already said he's gonna do the test. He's happy to do the test. And look, man,
I'm
you
just
know,
asking not to interfere anymore.
I'm not interfering, bro.
Cool.
I'm not
Don't
interfering,
talk to
man.
him then, please.
But look, First Amendment
You can't tell
is
us not to talk to him.
real quick, bro. Real quick.
You can't tell us not to talk to
Both
him.
you guys, okay?
That's part of the First
I've been nothing but cool with you guys.
Yeah, me too. I've been cool with
What's
you.
your, give its first name so I can call you by name.
I can't give you my
Not
name.
your
It's
name?
under. I'm under policy not to give you my name.
Okay, what can I call you by? Are you okay with sir? Or
Absolutely, I like
Sir?
that. Yeah.
you as sir as well? Or
Absolutely.
So
Okay,
real
sir,
quick,
so,
real quick.
like
The
I said-
5 fundamental freedoms is part of your job, right? I'm guessing you don't know them because you won't state them.
well, I don't. What do you mean fundamental freedoms? Like
First, we have the freedoms. You have the amendments, right? It's in the Bill of Rights. It's in the Constitution. Did you not swear an oath to the Constitution? There's the First Amendment. Second Amendment is a right to bear arms, right?
so you're saying like
Second
freedom
Amendment,
of speech, freedom of press, all that stuff. That's
press,
what you get at?
religion. What else?
Okay. Well, the three of the main ones are freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, right?
Religion,
Those are the three that we
assembly,
really
and
stand by.
petition.
Okay. So
Five
like I said,
five fundamental freedoms, bro. Of the
okay,
First
so
Amendment.
Over here, you're talking to him while he's doing stuff. Okay. That's all. Like I said, remember how I said earlier 2 seconds ago? Hey, bro, as long as you guys stay over here, don't bug him. We're cool. We're trying to keep him cooperative.
Okay, let me ask you this: what if I'm talking to my live stream right now?
You weren't though. You were talking to him.
How do you know?
You yelled out to him, "Hey, bro, you have rights."
I could have been
No,
talking
you
to
were-
my live stream right now. See, you can't be the arbiter of my free speech, bro. You cannot tell me what I can and cannot say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be a jerk to you.
I know that, bro. But the problem is you really don't know the rights that we the people have, bro. I just proved that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm glad you proved it. However, we're trying to conduct an investigation right now, and if you keep talking to him, I'm gonna have you step back even further. I really don't want to do that. I'm trying to allow you to have your rights right here. However, if you keep talking,
Well,
to him,
I
I'm
already
gonna have to ask you to go further.
Well,
okay?
I already
don't wanna
did.
do that.
I already did, bro.
No, you didn't.
I didn't what?
We don't allow us to have anything.
Okay, yeah, but I'm having to come over here and talk to you.
Yeah,
guys. You guys
that's
are
true,
talking
bro.
to
You
him.
don't allow my freedoms, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
don't
sorry
you don't
feel
allow
way.
that. You don't
Sorry
allow that.
No, I'm not talking to them because they weren't coming over here and talking. They understand the concept, like the dynamic of respect, right? Clearly, you probably don't respect us, and I get it.
That's
You don't
not
have to- you
true.
don't have to
That's not
respect us.
true,
It's
bro.
okay.
That's not
It's
true,
okay.
man.
I get it, bro. Just
That's
don't
not.
be talking
See,
to him, okay?
see. Now you're doing something you're not supposed to. You're opinionating, and you're not supposed to do that.
Hey, bud. No, I need you guys over here. I told you guys. Hey. Hey. All right, go. Do it now. Go. I've asked you guys twice now. Stay back over there behind the lights.
Hey, bro. We're keeping a respectful distance, man. You're welcome to put up some tape as well.
I don't mind you guys filming whatsoever. It does not bother me.
Yeah, you can't mind, bro. It's not. You can't mind. Even if you did mind, it doesn't really matter, bro.
I'm trying to
We're being a respectful distance, man. And I'm gonna let you guys do your job, man.
My thing is, I'm good with you guys filming. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. Just don't get in the way to where I'm having to think about you so I can pay attention to him. That's my thing.
We're not trying to, man. Thanks. Hey, try not to push your weight around so much, man. You know, try not to push your weight around so much on the people, man. Like, You know, it's supposed to be a reasonable distance, bro. And we're not trying to be unreasonable when we go in there, you know?
My biggest issue is, man, all we're trying to do is do compliancy. I understand drunk people get a little hectic, and I just don't want no one to get hurt. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that, unfortunately, he makes a bad decision. That's why we're going to be going to where we're going. And luckily, no one got hurt from this decision.
Right. And I don't agree with drunk driving either, man. You know, I was actually narrating into my chat, telling the people, you know, on New Year's Eve, this guy made $300 delivering beer for people, tips and everything, yeah. And so, I'm thanking the people of Bakersfield for ordering their beer, not going out and drinking and driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't encourage that kind of behavior, man.
Like I said, man, the only thing that we're trying to get is compliancy, because, like,
that's the problem, though. You want the people to be too compliant. Yeah, you can't. Not everyone's compliant like that. Then when people don't comply, you guys use brute force.
I did not believe that we used any brute force in this guy. All we're trying to do, man, is just talk to him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're good. No, I understand that not everyone's going to agree with everything we do. It's just that's how life is. That's just being human.
The problem is, bro, is I've uncovered a pattern of cops not even knowing the rights of the people, and that I think that becomes dangerous for the people and also for you guys as well, man. Yeah. What if you overstep those boundaries and that guy's gonna fight you, bro?
Yeah.
He's gonna fight you for his rights. You know what I mean? And it makes it dangerous for the people.
Like I said, man, that's why I spoke to you earlier. All I asked was like, hey, man, just don't be bugging him. And there's no issues here recording. Like right here, like we're having a just normal conversation. There's no issues with it. Like I said, the only thing is that people that are intoxicated to a certain level tend to have mood swings. We don't know how they're acting, especially not everyone's most comfortable with the camera in their face. And I would just did not want him to do something that he's possibly going to regret.
To be fair, though, I have seen and I have been on many interactions with police officers where police officers escalate encounters, bro. They talk down to the people, piss them off. Even family members, bro. You know, at your house, you and your family members, you don't like nobody talk down to you, right?
Thanks for watching. In a world where authority often overreaches, it's up to us to know our rights and stand firm. Every view, every share, every comment helps keep accountability alive. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because the more we watch, the less they can hide.